Hi there, good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Dylan Valencia at the desk for Derek. Tonight we begin with the impacts of a $1.5 billion transit reform law signed into law by Governor J.B. Pritzker. From funding to future expansion, the changes could affect commuters here at home. Our Bailey Boesen joins us now with a closer look. Bailey, good evening to you. Break down the basics for us. What does this law mean for us, and also how are local and state leaders reacting tonight?
Well, Dylan, for those of us at home, we will directly see the impact with surrounding area transits like Rockford Mass Transit District. The new law, technically known as State Bill 2111, will provide nearly $150 million in new funding to expand and modernize public transit communities. Breaking that down, $129 million will go towards transit operations and $20 million will be going towards service expansion and infrastructure upgrades. Funding for the law comes from existing state funds and interest from the state's transportation fund. So areas outside of the suburbs will not see taxes, but will see an increase in tollways. Officials with RMTD share one key aspect of the law. It reduces the local share of the transit's operating expenses and increases the state's level of commitment. Previously, transits had to cover 35% of their operating expenses.
This bill now reduces that to 20%. So it reduces the strain, the pressure locally with shifting local revenues, and ensures that we have the ability then to meet that percentage commitment locally, and then obviously the state increasing on their side.
Officials with RMTD adding the designated nearly $20 million going towards capital projects has the opportunity to support community with services and growing services. State Representative Dave Vella adding to the potential impacts residents will feel with the transit law, especially when the much anticipated Chicago-Rockford train is in full use.
As soon as that train gets hooked up and we're riding in the 2027, it is going to make a much smoother and safer. That's the other thing. We put into effect a lot more safety measures, more police officers on the trains, more cameras, more direct access to law enforcement, so that to make sure that the trains are safe and the buses are safe.
But not everyone is on board with the transit bill. House Minority Leader Tony McCombie believes the measure is a bailout and will leave taxpayers shouldering the burden. She said in a statement, quote, "This law permanently diverts more than $1 billion every year from the road fund, money that was constitutionally promised to fix roads and bridges, and sends it to prop up transit operations driven by years of mismanagement. This is one of the largest road fund diversions in Illinois history, along with tollway surcharges, and sales tax hikes that will hit families and workers statewide," end quote. We'll continue to follow along as the law is fully in effect. Dylan.
Yeah, lots to keep an eye on there. Bailey, thanks for breaking that down for us.